Let's start with hello, shall we? It's a great word, hello, and you're going to say it everywhere, obviously, just like you do in English. When you talk to people, you're going to say hello. And there it is. Sawadee. Hello. Sawadee. And we've got tones on that. Always pay particular attention to the tones. Sawadee. It means hello, it means good morning, it means goodbye, it means good night. Anything. You can use it any time of day or night. Every situation is fine to say sawadee.
สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ
Thank you, Kumbla. Now you heard him say krap on the end, right? It's because he's being polite. And that word krap, and we'll talk about this many times. He's being polite. That's a polite particle. And we'll get to that. I think it's in the next lesson or one or two lessons from now. We'll talk about that. But you'll want to end your sentences with krap if you're a man, because that means you're being polite. Let's take a look at these tones, shall we? Sa, what, are both low tones, right? So here I am, I'm talking in my normal voice, but I want to say sawadee, sawadee. D has no tone marker, so it's a level tone. It's my normal speaking voice, but I lower sawat because those are low tones. Sawadee krap, and the krap is male only, polite particle. It's a polite particle. Has no direct meaning in English, but you want to use that. Krap if you're a male. Now, if you're a female, you have a different word that you're going to use, and that's ka. But your tones are still the same on the other three words. Sawadee ka. Sawadee ka. Okay? That ka is a falling tone.
สวัสดีค่ะสวัสดีค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ
Thank you. Now, the falling tone on Kundesi's ka is not as pronounced as I'm teaching you. Ka. For a couple of reasons. Number one, ka, that was a falling tone. Thai people, their ears are really tuned to tones, so you don't have to put as much of a tone on it. But also, there are about 5 different dialects of Thai spoken, and depending upon which part of the country you come from, depends on how you say your tones for some of the words. And Daisy comes from a part of the country where they don't really pronounce the ka as falling, but you can hear just a slight ka in her voice. Ka. You'll get to where if you didn't hear it, you'll get to where you certainly can. So sawadee ka means hello or goodbye. In female speak only.
สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ
Thank you, Kunsidam. Now you heard him say krap because he's a man. But he really pronounced the tones well, so I hope you were tuned into that.
สวัสดีค่ะสวัสดีค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ
And one more time so that you can read it as it's being said. Listen to the tones.
สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ
Just in case you did not repeat after them, please repeat after me. Now, I'm just going to say sawadee, and I'm going to say sawadee krap because I'm a man. But if you're a woman, please say sawadee ka. All right? That's just something you're always going to have to do. If you're a woman, you're going to have to replace that krap with a ka. And there are other words too as we go along because men and women speak different words in Thai. So here we go. Repeat after me, please. Sawadee krap. Sawadee krap. Sawadee krap. You getting those tones? Sawat is low. D is your normal voice, right? Sawadee krap. One more time. Sawadee krap. Very good. Let me show you something. Depending upon who you're talking to in Thailand, you may want to Y them, or someone who speaks to you may why you. And what is the whying? You've probably seen it in the movies, or maybe you've been to Thailand before, or you've looked on the internet and you've seen it. When you're speaking to somebody of a higher status, you're going to want to why them. The way you do that is you take your hands, place palms together, and you kind of put them right here, kind of right in the middle of your chest. Now, don't have your arms out like that, like a bird. Just have your arms down like this, and put your palms together like this, and then you just bow your head to where your nose just touches the tip of your fingers. So if you're talking to, let's see, somebody's parents, you might even come up a little bit higher. You go Sawadee Kap or Sawadee Kap. You'll see children, and they'll come up and they'll go Sawadee Kap. For a child who whys you, you why them back, but you bring your hands are down, right? Because the higher the person is in relation to your status, the higher your hands go. The lower the person is compared to your status, the lower your hands go. So children have a lower status than adults in the Thai culture, so your hands would be down. They may why you up here, but you would why them down here, right? Also, if you happen to why a monk, you would maybe even put your thumbs right there on your eyebrows. Or if you meet the king, it would even be higher. Now, for the monks and for the king, you don't have to say Sawadee Kap. You would just why them and bow your head. Okay? But that Sawadee Kap, Sawadee Kap, you'll get the hang of it. It's a beautiful gesture. Onward. What you have just watched is only part of the Thai language course. So go to my website, thetailanguage.com, and you can find the entire course there.